Good morning. Today is Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. We have the famous verse in this week's Torah portion, Tzedek, Tzedek, Tirdof. Justice, justice shall you pursue. And this week's Torah portion is the Parsha of Shoftim about justice, about the judicial system, about law and order. Tzedek, Tzedek, Tirdof. Justice, justice shall you pursue. Why is the word justice repeated? Tzedek tirdof, pursue justice. Why pursue justice, justice twice? There are many answers. I have shared some of the answers with you. I will probably share some other answers with you later this week. But I want to share an answer, a very profound answer, from Bailey Newman. Bailey Newman tells a story that has nothing to do with the Torah portion, but it helps to describe a very important and applicable explanation for this double word, tzedek, tzedek. And I need to warn you, the story I'm going to tell is quite a dark story. There was once a very, very poor man living in a small town. And one day, while walking and begging on the streets, he stumbled upon a beautiful silver cup. His prayers had been answered, and tears of joy began to fall from his eyes. And as the tears fell, something miraculous happened, because each tear fell into the silver cup that he was holding, and each tear, when it did so, turned into a pearl. And the more tears that he cried, the more pearls that there were in this cup. So not only did he have a silver cup, which was worth more than any amount of money he had ever had at one time in his life, but now every tear was causing a new pearl worth so much more money. Wow! He's such a rich man all of a sudden through this miracle. And the man realized that this was a magic cup. If a person cried a tear into this silver cup, the tear became a pearl. And this is the poor man's ticket for the rest of his life. And he thought to himself, he's now a wealthy man. What's he going to do with all this money? Well, he was a righteous person. And he said to himself, no, I'm not going to use it for myself. I mean, maybe to buy a little food to support myself and my family, but I'm not going to use it for myself. No, I'm going to open an orphanage to support poor children who have no parents. I'm going to open a hospital so people who are sick can be treated at no cost. I'm going to do good. I'm going to do all kinds of good things for this town. I'm going to bring about a situation where there's real justice, real change. I'm not looking for credit for all of the good things I'm planning to do. Yes, maybe my name on a street sign, perhaps my name on the side of a building, but that's not what I'm interested in. I want to do good. And then, because now he was wealthy, and now he's making all these plans of these great things that he's going to do to improve the life around him, now he had to force himself to be sad. He had to force himself to squeeze out a few more tears, a few more pearls. So he began to think back to all he had suffered and before finding this magic cup, all the humility that the humiliation that he had endured. And when he thought about those earlier times, more pearls piled up. And he has to keep thinking of what sad things can he consider in order to be able to squeeze more tears, more pearls. Until the story ends with the once poor, now very rich man sitting surrounded by an ocean of pearls, knife in hand, weeping helplessly into the cup with his beloved wife's slain body in his arms. I told you it's a dark story. But here's the message. We all want to change the world. We all want to perform acts of righteousness. We all want to seek justice. But as we do so, some of us at least perhaps, we too are at risk of slaying our beloved in the name of gathering these pearls. Perhaps we become so focused on being just that we forget that we have to do so justly. It's not just about the end goal. It is also the process that God wants from us. Reb Elia Meir Bloch, a great scholar in the mid-1900s, explains tzedek, tzedek tirdof. Justice, justice shall you pursue. Reb Bloch explains it means the pursuit of justice must also be pursued with justice. We are not taught merely to run after justice, to run after righteousness. We are told to run after justice with justice. Even if we have the noblest intentions, we have to be careful not to slay our beloved in the process. Tzedek, tzedek, tirdof. My friends, I wish you a good day, and I look forward to seeing you soon in person.